Chrissy here at Migrant Mayhem. Merry Christmas to you all. Happy holidays from the Migrant Hunter here. I got a new migrant hunting hat on. And we got our goofy glasses. Welcome to the show. We will get started shortly here. Like, share, and subscribe, folks. Land Cruiser Midwest, Migrant Mayhem, bringing you the truth about the migrants. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about the mayor of Chicago. And I got my goofy glasses on. We're going to talk about Anton Daniels, too. Everyone's asking about what he's all about. All right? So we'll be talking about that. We got the Christmas music playing here. And it's just finishing. Very good, very good. We'll bring the music down, Welcome, folks. This is Morty at Migrant Mayhem. I hope you are ready for a great show. We're ready to bring you guys an update on the migrant crisis here in Chicago. I got to get rid of these glasses. Oh, my God. Let me get rid of these things. How Anton Daniels can do a show with his glasses is beyond me. There you go. Let me see if I can find my pictures of Anton Daniels here. I got some pictures of him because people were asking, who is this guy you're speaking of called Anton, right? Let me see if I got him here. Where's it at? Oh my gosh. Maybe I lost it here. Maybe. Nope, I think I did. I lost my Anton Daniels. Oh no. All right, well, maybe some other time. So let's get into the show here and let's get that set up. I think I got something already. Get a quick update. Not much going on new. Buses are. I got a feeling the buses are probably going to take a break for the holidays, if not already. And I think they've sent a message to Brandon, and Brandon is scrambling. But let's take a look at the CBS News report.
Migrants continue coming into Chicago and the suburbs. City leaders were hoping bus ordinances would bring some order, but it seems bus companies are finding loopholes. CBS News' Saul Verzai
Always
is
a
live in the
loophole.
loop this morning with those details. A song.
Yeah, Suzanne, good morning. The holidays really just amplifying this issue right now. People want asylum seekers coming into the city to have resources available, but buses...
So she's right in front of the Kris Kringle Market, I think, in probably downtown Chicago or maybe Aurora. See the nice little huts there? Now that that's finished, they could put some migrants in there, don't you think so? Let them live in there. There's probably a good 40, 50 huts they could use. That's innovative. Brandon. Why don't you come up with an idea like that?
Dropping them off in undesignated areas seems to want to be avoiding those fines, is making things especially hard. Now, so far we've seen migrants dropped off in the surrounding suburbs. We've also seen them dropped off in University Park, Elburn, Lockport, Tinley Park, Kankakee. The list really goes on.
Look at the list of towns where they've been dropping these people off. There's all I gotta say is if you're a town and you're located on a metro spur, there's like 5 or 6 different metro lines, folks, in Chicago going in all different directions. And I think till now I haven't heard of any in the north. The north line, I'm on the northwest. We started getting some the other day. The west line and the south lines have been getting them for 3 or 4 days. But the north, which is, going up to Wisconsin, a little harder to get to when you're coming from Texas, has been kind of, exempt from the party, but they're coming. I mean, when I'm out driving around, if I see a bus, especially now when school's out of session, you got to look twice. You got to look twice when you see a bus during the holidays now, folks, especially when it's got like Texas names or plates on it.
Here, Chicago passing an ordinance earlier this month with fines up to $3,000, but it's backfired as road bus drivers are now dropping migrants off in those suburban communities to avoid penalties. Aurora just introduced a new ordinance that will penalize bus companies that don't provide 5 days notice before arriving.
It's like a hotel reservation to drop off some migrants now. 5 days, my gosh. And what happens if you don't show up? They charge you anyway? Give me a break.
But Chicago has said from the beginning that they welcome everybody. Only when it's convenient, apparently.
And right now it is unclear when and where more buses are planned to come in. It is also unclear how many migrants exactly have come into our area this past week. And with the holidays, getting ordinances in place will be a lot harder. Live in the loop this morning, Asal Razai, CBS 2 News.
Thanks.
So there you have it, a quick update on the migrants. Someone called in or left a message on my my account on what is a roller dog. So
what's one of the scariest side effects of
for the person out there that doesn't know what a roller dog is, this is a roller dog. They got these in mini marts across the nation, and some truck stops have huge ones. I mean, big ones are like the size of a table. And this is a roller dog. But the problem is these places keep these roller dogs working 24/7. So you don't know how long the hot dog has been there. You don't know, what you're getting when you bite into that thing. It may been there several days, right? Health code rules, I'm sure, not monitored too much, but this is what a roller dog is, folks. And if you go into a gas station, at least around here, or truck stop, you're gonna see roller dogs, and it's a fast. I guess you can call it fast food, and people that wanna get a quick bite, risk their life. Give it a try. Give it a try. I don't endorse roller dogs unless you want to get sick. Let's talk about this guy here. Where's his video here? I mentioned this yesterday. We're going to talk a little bit more about it this morning. I'll give you some more details. This video here, this ride along, this is a very informative video. Even if you live in the Chicago area, this is an informative video, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it today. One of the interesting things I got out of this was he interviewed an alderman on the northwest side of Chicago, which traditionally is where a lot of police and firemen live, because those people have to live in the city of Chicago. So he interviewed him, and he says the new administrations in Chicago is impacting the nice area of the towns too, because they've been, police have been retiring. The thusly has been moving police around. So on the northwest side of Chicago, where it's traditionally been low crime, they're forced to move their police from their police station to other areas of town where they need the manpower. Thus, then, their police station is staffed at a lower rate, and the criminals recognize this. The criminals realize that, and they start coming into the nicer areas because they don't see the cops out as much. They're not on patrols like they used to be. And crime spikes in the nicer areas. He also, another interesting thing he talked about here was Lori Lightfoot and Brandon Johnson, their security details have ballooned. Okay, so I think Rahm Emanuel was the mayor before Lori. He had like 69 police people on his security detail. When Lori Lightfoot went into office, the security detail ballooned to 139 individuals. Let me say that again. Lori Lightfoot had 139 police people on her security detail. He talks about this in great detail about how she had 24/7 police on her house. She also had undercover or unmarked cops on her, guarding her house. They were guarding her house. They were guarding a block away on the backside. They had a truck located close to her house that had every ammunition that you could think of. And when she moves from her house to City Hall, and they had their, what would you call it? Their detail or their transport or whatever, she would have her car with guards with munitions and things that can cause some damage. They had a car in front of her car. They had a car behind her car. These are all marked cars. They had unmarked cars that were following the detail, and they even had cars that would follow them on adjacent streets, making sure that there was nothing going on parallel streets. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of security that Lori Lightfoot instilled into the city and now Brandon Johnson is utilizing. I mean, just to move across the city, I mean, we're talking about at least 7 to 8 cars with individuals with a lot of manpower and a lot of firepower following a car with one person. So it's crazy. And he talks about that in detail on what kind of security these mayors are having, and makes you wonder if there's have such high sense of security for the mayor of Chicago. How safe can it be, right? For the average citizen, right? How safe can it be? I don't know. It just seems crazy and seems like a lot of tax dollars are going towards making sure that the mayor of the city of Chicago is secure. You would think that the citizens would love him, right? You think that the citizens would love this guy. So there you have it. Brandon is still not coming out and saying anything about all the buses that are flowing and dropping off in the suburbs. He seems to be on, he's quiet. He's definitely quiet. I haven't seen any media reports on him in the last couple of days. After that plane flew in, he was really, he did a couple press conferences for some reason, and now he's kind of celebrating the holidays, I guess, or Kwanzaa, or whatever it is he celebrates. So I hope you guys are having a happy holidays. I thank you for dialing in and watching these videos. We are getting more and more hits, more and more subscribers. But I also want to tell you that my channel's more than just migrants. So if you got some time to check out Land Cruiser Midwest, you're going to find a little bit of everything. it was meant to be. I have when I retired, I bought a convertible. We decided to get out and explore our areas around our home a little more and record that on video and make some videos to share with folks. And so you'll see us. We like to go out in the summer, later in the day when the sun goes down a little bit, and explore the highways and byways of northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. We hit some restaurants. We'll go to a casino. My wife got her own little channel, Susie Q Slots, so she makes some videos. We do foodie stuff. We do adventure. We do a little bit of everything. So check out our channel. We got a lot of different videos. And certainly if you're in the area, check out all the restaurants and places that we go to, because we're eating some good food. I mean, if you haven't been to Chicago, we show you where some great Italian beef places are, some great places, excuse me, to sit outside and enjoy the summer's eve with a nice cold beer and maybe some music. So just a plug for the rest of my content. It's not just Migrant Mayhem, but Migrant Mayhem is really bringing the people into the channel, folks. For the life of me, I can't explain it, but if that's what you guys want to hear someone talk about, I'm here to do it. So like, share, subscribe. I am Morty. This is Migrant Mayhem, and we're bringing you guys all the details about the migrants in Chicago. And right now, they're just being dropped off across the suburbs of Chicago, southern, western, and even northwestern, where I'm located. We've been seeing some drop-offs, and it's getting crazy. It's just starting. I mean, some people think, oh, this has got to end. This has got to end. No, this is just the start. Just the start. Governor Abbott is sending everyone some more buses. He did it in the summer and shook things up. He's doing it again here in the winter and shaking it up again. Brandon, if you watch the videos of Brandon is very good at projecting it as someone else's problem that they created. He's just there to fix the mess and clean it up. But it's not, he didn't have anything to do to create it. He's just taking over the crisis from Lori Lightfoot. And, she didn't do a very good job, and now we're cleaning it up. And that's the kind of messaging that you hear from Brandon. And if you guys don't know, Brandon, as bad as Lori Lightfoot was, she was more centrist, if you can imagine that. Brandon is very far left. He is controlled by the Chicago Teachers Union, which is a scary thought. So basically now, the Chicago Teachers Union is running Chicago. And they've even proposed, they have these charter schools in Chicago that require you to take a test to get in. It's all metric based, or you have to have competency to get into these charter schools. It's competitive enrollment. And he just came out with about a week ago that he wants to do away with those schools. So as bad as the city of Chicago school system is, it's going to get worse. And that spells problems for the minorities. And let me just say, if people were stupid enough to vote for Brandon, I really think they get what they deserve. I feel bad about this migrant crisis because I'm paying for some of this. The state of Illinois seems to be footing about 50% of the expense on this. So I'm paying for this. The city of Chicago taxpayer is paying for it. Where they're getting the money to pay for it, I guess, shows how much fat they have in their system, because Brandon's not talking about cutting back any spending right now, which amazes me. If you look at the city of New York, they're way in over their head. They're cutting expenses anywhere they can to stay afloat there. So I'm expecting that to happen here in Chicago shortly. So look for that to happen. I think I'll end it here. Have a great holiday. This is Morty of Migrant Mayhem signing off. Like, share, subscribe. Love you guys. Check back for us again as we'll bring you guys more content as the new year rolls on into the new year. Yeah, we're getting to the end of the year, folks. Over and out. See ya.